What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. If you guys are new to this channel, my name is Saad Khakwani. I'm an American Pakistani aspiring content creator. Some of you guys might know me from my car page. It's called Motorsports PK. If you guys aren't following that, I don't know what you guys are waiting for. I'll have the link in the description below. But moving on, today's video is going to be about what it's like living with the Porsche 911 at 20 years old. Okay, so here's the thing. I've been driving Porsches ever since I was 17 years old. I started off with a Boxster. I drove that towards the end of high school, a little bit of college. And there's one downside to this. It might be a downside, it might not be, according to, how you feel about it. But everyone gets to find out, I wouldn't tell a lot of people, but next thing you know, the whole high school knows that, hey, that's the guy with the Porsche. He's the Porsche guy. And if you guys don't like that type of attention, maybe this type might not be your thing, but personally it went to the extent where like the car started to define me as a person. People would see me and the first thing they would think of is like, oh, the Porsche. And at the end of the day, it's just a materialistic item. It's just a car. It shouldn't define me as a person. So if you guys don't already know, this is the 991 911 Carrera, and my experience with this has been pretty good so far. It's been very reliable. When I had the Boxster before this, I got that thing up to 125,000 miles, still on the original clutch, original transmission, original engine, just regular maintenance. And I've had the same exact experience with this car so far. Crossing my fingers, nothing comes up. But for the most part, this car is reliable. If you plan on taking it to the Porsche dealership, do expect to pay a lot more. But if you're like me and you like working on cars and you're good mechanically, you can save a lot of money just working on the car yourself and doing the regular maintenance on your own. So what is it like living with the Porsche 911 at this age? It would be a dream for most people, and I'm truly thankful for this. When it comes to storage and trunk space, it's all right. The front trunk can hold maybe, a suitcase or two, small sized. The back here is actually pretty good. It's not good for seating people, but it's good for throwing things back in here. I mean, I have my umbrella back in here, some folders, papers, So when it comes to power, this car has 350 horsepower. It has a 3.4 liter naturally aspirated flat six, as you can hear. And trust me, it is more than enough. This one is actually equipped with a Pdk transmission, so it can run around to 60 in in the low 4-second range. So the Pdk transmission is basically brilliant. I have no complaints with it, especially living in New York City. An automatic is much better and easier for me, because with all the traffic here, bumper to bumper traffic, manual can be a pain sometimes. But when it comes to shifts, this thing is rapidly fast. And that's what I love about it. From downshifts to upshifts to... So let's be real, this car does set a statement on the road. And it does have the looks and the legacy and the innovation and design. And it's almost like perfection. And that's not just me saying it. If you watch any review, any car reviewer, car vlogger, they'll almost have nothing bad to say about the 911. Because each year and every time they improve it, it just gets better and better. But it's not as eye-catching as a lot of other cars in this category. But that's something I personally like about it, I don't want to be all out there too much. But that's not the case when I take this thing to college. Let's take a look.